And yet again, the internet's favorite celebrity has made a move that's sure to get people riled up. So whether you like PewDiePie or not, I think most people at this point can agree that the internet loves to hate him as much as a lot of the internet loves him. Does that make sense? So in his latest video, PewDiePie announced that he's going to be partnering with a streaming service called Dlive. I've heard about this in the past, kind of just in passing. I don't really know a lot about it. I do know that it has something to do with cryptocurrency and as an alternative to the mainstream streaming platforms like YouTube and Twitch. One of the interesting aspects of this announcement is that he did it in a YouTube video, which to my understanding is actually kind of a no-no nowadays. Before, people would post like a little 30-second video on their YouTube channel like, hey guys, I'm streaming on Twitch, come on over. And most of the YouTube subscribers would see that video and just ignore it. They wouldn't go. But some of them would be like, oh, the guy's streaming. I don't really go on Twitch that much, so thanks for letting me know, and they would go and watch it. But, then YouTube started doing streaming on their platform, and I think they don't like you doing that anymore, and I've heard of a channel, at least once, getting in trouble for posting their I'm live on Twitch video. So I guess that's safe to say, you're not supposed to do that on YouTube anymore. But that's not necessarily what he was doing exactly, but if we're going to get into the realm of controversy, I think that's a good little jumping off point. It's a bad start altogether. So like him or hate him, everything that PewDiePie tries to do is probably going to end up with some kind of controversy. This in particular could be controversial because it's kind of a middle finger to a lot of the big platforms, and with the pretty much like the biggest internet celebrity that there is right now, PewDiePie is going to be bringing a lot of attention to this stuff that there's already a lot of controversy about on its own. So yeah, this should be interesting. Anyway, let's check out one of the articles and see what's going on. So here we have this random site I picked up off of Google. Just, I don't know how different the articles are, but this is one I picked, website called Game Revolution, because I thought it sounded spiffy. PewDiePie live streams to be exclusively hosted on Dlive. Other creators will see up to $50,000 in donations. I should be streaming on Dlive, apparently. I'm not into cryptocurrency. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I've heard of it. I've seen people talk about it. Never got into it. Never really even considered it too much. Seems, I don't know, there's too much math involved. Future PewDiePie live streams will be exclusively hosted on blockchain-based website Dlive. Felix PewDiePie Kjellberg, I never really understood how to pronounce his last name, will be hosting weekly live streams on the platform for the next several months at the minimum. In addition, Pewds will be donating between $10,000 and $50,000 to other creators on the platform in order to encourage them to make use of the service. So there you go, red flags galore, man. He's like exclusively going to be streaming with them for a while, indefinitely maybe, who knows, it maybe, depends on how successful it is and how it all works out, I guess. But also he's incentivizing people to go to the platform, so I'm interested to see if that video on YouTube will stay up. Seems like they're probably not going to be too happy about that. And it's not like he's under the radar. Dlive is a streaming website that makes use of the Lino network, Lino, I don't know how you say it, Limo, blockchain-based currency. This Bitcoin-like system has been specifically created for content creators in response to the current content creation ecosystem as seen on YouTube, Twitch, and elsewhere. This is a big thing, like most people on YouTube, like a lot of them are going to Patreon and things like that to try and get more security in their financial endeavors and the financial aspects of their content creation. A lot of people, think that's problematic in some way, but I mean, if you're going to be investing hours into something, you deserve a little compensation. And I think ads are a really good way to make money, because that way your viewers are supporting you simply by watching you. Of course, ad block kind of stifles that a little bit, but nonetheless, it's a quick and easy way. It just takes like a few seconds or a minute of someone's time, and they're supporting you by watching. However, like crowdsourcing, Patreon, things like that can be more lucrative if you have a big enough fan base. In any case, if ad revenue wasn't hard enough to come by, but with low viewership, ad block, and other platforms that maybe don't support ads when you watch it, other devices, or at least that's how it used to be. YouTube also has this kind of crazy tendency to delete and demonetize channels and videos without much explanation, And yeah, it happens pretty frequently, and it can be pretty scary for a lot of people. So obviously other people are going to come in and try to produce new platforms and new methods of earning money for creators who want to be able to make a living, or at least a little bit of side income to their content creation endeavors. And the big platforms aren't probably going to be too happy about that. And now that you have someone as big as PewDiePie, like, hey guys, look at this stuff, look at this alternative over here. Ugh, YouTube better get on their game, YouTube. And I don't really know what's going on with Twitch, if they're really doing anything too crazy that's making people not want to be on their platform. But YouTube especially, that's the one that I'm most familiar with, they need to get on these issues and try to sort things out, because people have been for a while looking for somewhere else to go. And if YouTube doesn't make its platform more creator friendly, it doesn't look too good. While content creators will get a hefty chunk of the currency exchanges, viewers and hosts will also have the opportunity to earn this digital currency. Of course, the currency can be converted into flat currency. Is that flat or fiat? I've heard the term fiat, don't know what it means. I'm gonna say flat because I feel like if I say fiat, that sounds really dumb. For a small transaction fee of 1.2 cents per lino point. I'm going to say lino, probably wrong, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it. The lino point currency is still pretty new on the block, with 99% of the currency available supply held by a single address, though that is likely to change in the coming weeks. The exact details of the PewDiePie live streams deal with Dlive haven't been revealed, but a campaign page has been created on the Dlive website that explains the situation. Users can contribute to a donation pool which will max out at the equivalent of $50,000. PewDiePie will give away 10 to 50,000 to up to 100 randomly selected streamers on the Dlive platform on the day of his first live stream. It's not yet known if this will be a one-time event or something that will occur regularly. The pool is currently valued at $22,596.04, and PewDiePie has amassed 81,000 plus followers on the platform at the time of writing. It's always really interesting to me when someone has a massive following and they either start like a new channel on YouTube or just move to a totally new platform, how many people end up following them. Now, 80,000 people, which is probably not, the end of the amount of people that are going to follow him over from YouTube, but 80,000 people isn't that much compared to his 90 million subscribers. But can you imagine if someone had 80,000 subscribers on YouTube? Like, that could be life changing, to have that many subscribers and watching your stuff and whatever. And he just has that many out of this massive pool of subscribers he has that just follows him over to this, what might have been relatively like obscure thing that they never heard of before or loosely even considered. Anyway, it's just a numbers thing, and it's always kind of interesting to me how people can be almost instantly successful on another platform just because they have a following somewhere else. It makes sense, it's just still interesting. It will certainly be interesting to see how this relatively new platform will pan out with the world's most popular YouTuber backing it for the next few months. What about T-Series? Oh, it's not a person, it's a company. You'll be able to watch PewDiePie live stream every Sunday on Dlive starting on April 14th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Head on over to dlive.tv/PewDiePie to follow him and watch his streams. So I find that last paragraph a little bit interesting because they actually shout him out, tell the schedule, send the link. It seems kind of like there's a bit of support here. We were thinking controversy, maybe people aren't going to be happy about PewDiePie doing this. That's definitely going to happen. Make no mistake. If the internet is just happy about this, I will be surprised. But it actually kind of goes in line with some other stuff I was looking at. So let's take a look at Dumpster Fire. So as you can see, we're over here on Dumpster Fire, which is also known as twitter.com. And let's just take a look at what a few people are saying about this news. Streaming horror games all week in honor of PewDiePie supporting Dlive. We've got a bunch of articles coming out. Everybody's talking about this. It's so funny. Somebody like PewDiePie could just be like, hey guys, I'm doing this. Hey guys, I'm gonna go to Wendy's. Articles popping up everywhere. PewDiePie's going to Wendy's. What do you order? Somebody's got to get the scoop. PewDiePie just joined Dlive, a blockchain platform and competitor of Twitch, to do live streams. Thanks for those 90 million subs, which will potentially get introduced to crypto and blockchain. So there's a lot of the people who are into crypto and everything that are just frothing at the mouth over this. They're so happy. Why is PewDiePie streaming on Dlive? Controversial blockchain platform announces exclusive deal. Ooh, Newsweek jumped on it. What if the reason behind PewDiePie going to Dlive is because of that damn petition? Oh yeah, so there's a petition, which you probably already know about, that people started to get PewDiePie banned on YouTube. It's like, I kind of doubt that that has anything to do with it. He's partnering with them. Not that, you know, he couldn't request it and get it done, but it seems unlikely. It seems like, you know, as big as he is on YouTube, they're not just gonna delete him based on some petition. Like, petitions are worthless. Top YouTuber PewDiePie joins blockchain live streaming platform. PewDiePie is the world's most popular YouTuber by subscriber numbers, is to live stream weekly on blockchain-based platform too. It's just so funny though, reading the way headlines are done. Anyway, that's gonna do it. You can see there seems to be a lot of interest and a lot of support for what he's doing. This is something the internet, I guess, is excited about, which is good. It's nice to see PewDiePie do something that people were actually like happy about. But that's gonna do it for me. Maybe I should look into streaming on these platforms and getting into cryptocurrency. Is it the way of the future? Is it a fad? People thought the internet would be a fad at one point. People thought social media would be a fad at one point, which it still kind of is. It's pretty terrible. Anyway, definitely thought-provoking, definitely something interesting to look into and to keep in mind. Maybe PewDiePie is leading the charge off of YouTube. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like button, comment, let me know what you think, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and that's it. The end.